Right, before we start properly, little heads up, the corn picker apparently has been updated. It now works. If you remember the SOB corn picker, I couldn't get it to work with anything. It's now been updated. Now I will actually have a little bit of a story once we get into the video itself, but I'll tell you that now. It's on Modding Central. It's the only place to get it. I think there's a link actually through from PCSG, but whichever you go to, you've got to join up anyway. So, but just a heads up, if you want to use that corn picker, apparently it's been fixed, and I will find out later because I just bought it for the farm and I'm going to go and pick it up once we get started. Right, with that, shall we start the video properly? Oh, welcome back to the museum. As you see, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I've got a little job to do. I'm going to go and pick up some equipment. Corn picker we've been having troubles with. There's a part was missing in the one we had. Well, we got rid of that and got another one. So we hope that works. We won't know until later in the year, and I better just see if I can find a. I'll go and take a tractor and pick up a tow back in. We also got managed to get hold of a combine, a trail combine as well, so we should be well set. You see, this looks okay. Which one should we take? The Cetor? No, I don't fancy the Cetor. Both are just ordinary hitches on the back. I think both are bits of equipment, but that's going to be our first job, is picking up both of those. We'll always use those. No, I don't want fancy anything almost modern. No, what's this one here? The Hurleyman. Oh, shall we go and get the Cormac? It should about bring it back. We'll soon find out anyway. Oh, decisions. There's a good crowd already here. Be careful I don't run that young lady over. Nice pins. Alright, anyway, let's stop admiring the sights. I should get through on one. I better close it off again because you never know. Well, these barriers won't actually stop anybody who wants to ramride us, but at least it will make visitors think about bringing their vehicles in. I really must try and tidy it up, and we've still got maize to sow. We're going to do 2 fields of maize, one on with the corn picker. I will pick it, and with the other I will chaff it. There we are. I think we've got oats to plant, and there was one other thing. Oh, beet. Still got beet, and I think we've got 4 plots left, so should work out a treat. And once we've picked up these 2 bits of kit, will be 2 journeys to and from the store, because they've been dropped. The store actually done the work on the corn picker and overhauled it. I say we bought another one. We hadn't really. What we'd done, we had a part built or made for it, which seems to have worked. So anyway, let's get across the road there now. This is quite quick, surprisingly quick actually. And between you and I'm not going to try and slow it down. This will do the trick for us perfectly. I can't remember where I got this one from. I think this one doctor might have, a dirty tractor doctor might well have linked me to. But I think I almost got all the tractors I want now. I've got more than I can use anyway. And Species reckons I should be pensioning off some of this old equipment. That Species is Mr. Species 7. He also has a YouTube channel. Excellent content. He's now working on one of my favourite farms, Watts Farm. I'll just turn the sound of the tractor a little bit out from the ears. You never know what level you're going to find on the, especially these older mods, or mods of older tractors. So this has got no instruments. No, it may not add instrumentation, of course. Go up to the next one. Ooh, they don't stop. No indicators on this, so I just have to stick my hand out and risk getting it torn off by some mad American trying out his latest rebuild. Alright, let's see what we've got here now. Well, we've all seen the further one work, which is, let's get off, which is this one. I use this one quite often and have done for a few years now. It's an excellent piece of work, and this is also by the same modder, Chaos Knight. For some reason, one of the updates seems to have broke it. Nothing in the log to say it's broken, but it just wouldn't pick corn, so we're going to try again. No, I don't think I've got manual attach on this. I hope not anyway. No, I haven't. And it will attach it. There we go. Just take this straight back. We're paid for it, and the work I've done. They do look after us here. One of the reasons I still take quite a bit of stuff direct from them. I forgot one thing. This is a bit wide on one side. That probably would have broken it again. That's better. Now I've got to be a little bit careful going back with this. I think we may just... let's just slow this down a bit. I think about that will do us. Let's just set the hand throttle up for a nice steady 13 to 15 mile an hour, somewhere around there, rather than have to think about using the foot throttle. Alright, that seems alright. Yep. Both probably not the best one to drag something like this back with, this tractor, because I don't think it's got any lights. It's just shit. Nah, there's no lights on it at all. Get back into the driver's seat. No mirrors, of course. This really is a stripped for work tractor, as most of them were back in the day. Right, I'm going to pick up both bits of equipment for a start off. Then we will start seeding again. It should be warm enough we can seed everything now. I hope I've got enough seed actually on the farm now. But we'll get the planter out first and do a little bit of corn planting or maize planting. It's rather confusing for a Brit, because to me wheat is corn. I've got to think about it. It depends where you are in the world. If you grow a lot of grain, you must popular one, or the one you grow most of, will be your corn. This isn't running bad. I think actually the fuel tank's a bit big. Look at that. 603 litres. Right, well, it must be an old fuel tank at the front there. Can't be much of an engine. There's the trouble as I'm driving these more and more, I'm beginning to pick little things up which don't quite ring true, like the top speed. As I would have thought this wouldn't have been far off its true top speed. There we go. We're coming up to the museum. Adams County Farm Museum, also known as the Old Ridge Museum. Oh, we got one chase. They do love me in town when I'm doing this. Look, most of the locals are not so bad, but the visitors or the people travelling through hate it. But why you don't just overtake? Right, there we go. Stick my hand out and turn. Oh, don't get too close to that side, because as I say, there's a lot that hangs out there, and even more ones unfolded. And you can hear the engine start to work now as we're going uphill. I think I might take this into not GE. I wouldn't have thought. No, I should do this. About this on Notepad++ and just cut that fill down a bit. Cut it down to a more reasonable amount. It's beginning to annoy me seeing that at 600 litres. Probably some of the big tractors don't have that capacity. I'm going to leave it open this time. I'm going straight back up again. I'm going to open both sides up looking at that. You can see just how far out that sticks. I just think this was quite a step forward when this was produced, this picker. I imagine it'd be no all hand picking up until now, up until this. I doubt if there's even a horse pulled one. I would very much doubt it. Where are we going to put this? We're going back that in here. Doubt it. Not knowing my driving abilities. I do like having things out on show. Come the winter, when it'll be less visitors. In fact, I should say if we get it really cold, there'll be no visitors. I will be putting everything up. That should do it. I'll go straight back with it again. Put it on the cruise again. And we've got all these to put away, and because we sold bales last time or the time before. And that's the point. I want to have a look and see what those bales look like on the side there before we start the sewing. We will have this will be a longer episode again, aiming for about 50 to 60 minutes. So you got to put up with me droning on for that length of time. I must get down and wash a lot of this equipment. It don't look too bad actually. Everything's there what it should be. Let's stop before we get onto the road, because we've got a couple coming that way. How about the other way? Come on, put your foot down. They complain about me being slow. Better not travel in the middle line. I'm not 100% certain what the rules are in America, but I know it's like in Britain. In fact, some of our motorways have crawler lines where they used to. That's for the very slow stuff to run on. Quite often low loaders with hundreds of tons of gear on them, you know, spoilers and what have you, turbines. Well, it's fun when I get one of those come through, when they come off the motorways and through the towns. Shit, there's no one coming now, it's alright. Do get a little bit nervous coming along here. think now we've got most of the equipment we need to continue. Still be bits and pieces we'll be picking up. And I've talked to Species, which I was earlier. He has actually found another corn planter, but apparently it won't pick stuff up from bags, which is no good to me. I need to be able to load up from bags the way this museum works. That's the church over there, the telecommunications tower. I'm going to come out of character and say this. Every time I come on this map, it amazes me that this was the first map, original map, that the map maker Darren Cassell had made. He had done a bit of work on other people's maps, and he'd actually converted Aldridge for 17, which never got permission to be released from SOB. Great pity. But there, and then he took Goldcrest Valley, and apart from this area, you'd never believe this is Goldcrest Valley. He'd done such a brilliant job on changing everything, even changing the road textures in Goldcrest by the looks of it. Not that I played too much Goldcrest. What seemed to recall, it wasn't that long after it came out, some of the modern maps that I was looking forward to started to come out. But everywhere you look there's little touches. I was going to bring a different tractor actually with the next one, just to use some of the other tractors up. And one thing I certainly wouldn't be doing for this is the Fiat Crawler. Or come to think of the John Deere Model A or the Farmall 300 or the Oliver Crawler. They'd never get used to it, they're just too slow. Oh, come and think of the Ursus now. Much as I enjoy driving that Ursus, it's my favourite. Which side did it stick out? On that side. I don't want to get caught again, so I want to come this way this time. Should have checked this out last time, but before I brought the picker out. So there's nothing coming there. Can't see anything. That sort of reminds me of one of Disco's videos where he got hit by the train. Happy days. Not that Disco got hit by a train in it, but the lovely story he came out with on it. He's taking a little bit of a rest at the moment. I think he's doing a lot of overtime. I know that for certain. I think there may be other things in the background, but we'll find out when he comes back for 19. This is one of those games too that it's so easy to make stories up on, which I tended to make my channel up from stories. Not so much at the moment, but I have, as an open secret, I've been working in my head on one for 19 with what we know of 19 at the moment. I think it will work, and it could be a long one. May not beat Aldridge, but I need the right map for a start. I don't have any of the standard maps to do because I need a British map. It's better if I play on British maps. I know what I'm doing, but I make less mistakes on a British map. Well, we're not doing too bad here. We're keeping this nicely in line. But that's our harvest equipment sorted now. I can't remember if I bought a forage cutter yet. It won't be a forage harvest, that'd be more a cutter. But there is one in the, I think the classic pack. Not the modern classic, but the original classic pack. Mind you, it's a one right at a time, beastie, so I wish me luck when I get started on that. All of this I will be doing, all the halves I think I'm going to do by hand, and you will sit through it. Because I've got two forms of halves, now I've got an old combine harvester, and I've got this trialed harvester. And this one, I really enjoy using this. It's slow, and you have to be careful that you don't damage the crops, because I have crop destruction. I think it's switched on this. I normally run it with crop destruction, you have to be very careful. And it works very well with the Model A. As you'd expect. Alright, I must remember to close the barriers when we come in this time. Just hope that the staff or the volunteers, they're not staff, the volunteers have kept the people from bringing their trucks and cars in. I have to remember over the side, they're trucks, not the car, but these small, what we call pickups in Britain, they're trucks over here. For us a truck is a sort of 10 ton above outfit. That's 10 ton carrying capacity, by the way. Oh, it's going to be a nice day, so we put this out on show. We've got several nice days coming, but this really is workmanship at its best. I don't know when cars first made these, but they've been going a few farming sims now, certainly on 15, may have been on 13, I don't know, I wasn't. I played 13, but I didn't use too many mods on it until very near the end of it, when I suddenly got into the modding scene and started using mods. One I used, which I loved, was a Field Marshal tractor mod, made by a French guy, I believe. I wish someone would do the same for, well, 17 a bit of waste of time now, but for 19. Alright, let's put this up. I keep saying I'm going to put all these lot away, but I never do. No. No, I think one of my seeds, the plant, I think is a 3 point. So we may have to use, well, we can't use up any of these, I don't think. The Model D. Now, standard hitch. Works well. The Massey, which we had delivered, which is an early type of front loader. Could do the quarter pint, but that won't get it. I'm going to just check to see if I've got anything over in the barn with the planter. I hope the planter's still aware. Our chickens are doing well. The only animals we have on the farm. I'll spray it. Yeah, it's a 3 point. It's a potato. That's a trial, but that won't do. How many? I've got 2 bags of seed left. Not a lot of fertiliser either. Looks like we're soon be taking the pickup and the trailer down to the store again. Now what shall we use? I haven't got too many. What I've got 3 points on. Can't use that, it's too modern. That has, I think. Oh, no, can't pick it up. Oh, stuff is too heavy. Of course, this Oliver wants a wash. We use the Oliver, but we'll give it a wash first. This for Chris again, who likes Olivers. I haven't got that many here. I have more in the mod folder, and I think they're actually sorted out for playing in game, but I haven't bought any others. Oh, just turn that off. Don't want to waste the juice. It's going to get mucky again as soon as we put it into the field, but who cares? And I'm going to get a wet behind too, sit on the seat. I'll get the old trick, I'll go and get a fertiliser bag to sit on. There we are, all done. Go and get a fertiliser bag first. Should be some chucked in the corner over here. Oh, you got it. Chuck that on the seat and get in here and let's sort it out. Hopefully this one, because the 3 point on this seems slightly strange, I remember right. It's not actually as low as I'd like for a lot of equipment, especially older equipment. Works well with most, but some stuff it doesn't like a lot. Oh, we need to put some in there too. Let's just change it over to maize. I'll have to check see how much we've got in there. We can probably get another part bag on there anyway, and that's my last bag. Whoa. Must be full. Yeah, full. I'm trying to remember which two I was going to use. Checking nobody about. No one in the grandstand, and I've got to remember which ones we're using. We've got to use here for this. Just going to have to go to my map. That's all of these are not used, so I'll use these two, I think. The front two. I put beet in there. We've got those oats. And what was the last one we had? We've got some rye. I'll just go through this quickly to check I've got everything. Soy is there. Canola or ripe is up there. Potatoes over here. Radish and grass I'm not bothered with. Barley is down here. Sunflowers up here. These two will be maize. Sugar beet we'll put in this one, I think. Oats in here. Oh, we will have one spare. No, we haven't. That one's got rye in. So it will actually be a different crop in every fit. Well, these two have the same crop, but they will be treated differently. So I'm just going to step out and make certain that this hasn't been cropped. No, that's alright. I'm going to come out of cab to start this anyway. Got a nasty feeling it could be a little bit high. It is. You can't use this one. Now, one of the things I will say about the it works well with a lot of the modern equipment, the older stuff. The 3-point is too high. Now, I've got the other Oliver, the dual wheel, but that's a bit too big for that. Whoa. Brakes up. Not good. At least I've got my radio with me. Well, let's find them. Well, I got that Hurleyman. Don't remember when this stuff was being produced. 3 points were electric. Oh, we got the Cetor as well, haven't we? Let's try that. This just looks clean though. Well, it did. Now, providing it isn't too heavy for it. It's another noisy tractor off. No, wheels are on the ground, so we're good with it. And this one actually has some working instruments. Not that means too much to me, but and this actually looks the part. Though, to talk about this model. This looks the part. It's got rusty exhaust. It looks tatty. Well, that's a good reason for that. It is tatty. Right, let's try again. It's not very quick either, which is something also like. I'm one of these people who actually has been known to slow tractors down. That Ursus, which I particularly like, was like a greyhound. We'll just knock that down a little. Oh no, it's on 5, so we're cool with that. And this one certainly, as you can see, the seed going down. Some of this hasn't been cultivated properly at the edge, so that won't plant in there. I don't think this is a. Oh, that's not the look of that bounce up and down. He said, looking at it. Well, this looks like it's getting all anyway. I'll get back on the seat. We'll do a couple of headlands and start some up and down manoeuvres. We'll do one corner and I might just bring out another tractor and sow some beet. That will be getting on for an episode. We'll finish it up in the next episode. Then we will be speeding things up quite considerably by missing several days till we get to well, the fertilisation and that, we will do that on screen, and we will fast forward a bit to the harvest, because that's the next interesting bit. At least in my opinion, it's the next interesting bit. Now it looks like we've got it all. Usually this stuff sort of 2-3 meters wide. At some point, I'll just check them. So it just popped into my tiny little brain. Don't think there was one, the classic pack. No, the Massey Ferguson. Oh, there was. That's one of these. One of these came out the classic pack, but this one, the one I'm using, I have personally altered it very slowly to add to the planter, because at the time I couldn't find any planters of the right age, and I want somewhat just planted. I didn't want any fertiliser added, because I'm not too certain how much of a thing it was then. Oh. Hey. Oh, that was close. Sorry about that quick flashing back and forwards. I had my thumb slightly on my space bar. Silly me. Yeah, I don't think we missed much here. Those who recognise this museum, what it's based on, which is Old Ridge Farm, this of course was what the two home fields, which I think just about everybody who played those two together, to give one halfway decent size for modern farming. Right, we'll start going up and down now. Now I could use GPS, but this is, I think, narrow enough to get away without using it. Yes, I hope so. I might just speed up just a smidgen. I have no idea how fast this would go in real life. Oh, I missed some here. Just go along here and just catch this, shall we? This edge. Oh, well, what's with this side? I know I shouldn't be turning this thing that up. That's telling me I shouldn't. I refusing to do so. What I may do in this too is just go and have a look at some of the other equipment which we're not going to be using on this. Let's see if we can get some jobs on the farms. Oh, you get used to seeing me doing this a lot, because with the trailed harvester and the corn pick, it's probably the most efficient way of doing it. And remember, you can't go up and down with either of those, because you'll be running over the crop. You have to go to the outside of the crop all the time. And how can we talk about efficiency? I'm probably the least efficient of any of the YouTubers. I'm going to cut this edge off here. So I think we're going to be able to get some seed. We may do this field, see what time we've got. We may just go and take another trip up to the store and pick up another 5 or 6 bags of seed. I shouldn't want much more than that, and fertiliser, solid, we better pick up a couple of bags of solid as well. One of my personal dislikes is having everything on the farm. I love the idea of having to go and collect it. It sounds fool. I love having a full tank, a full trailer on the farm, which costs you a lot of money to fill up, but then you can forget about it until it empties again, because you're not costing you anything. It doesn't seem to be costing you anything. It's all in the mind. And talk about missing bits on there, you have to remember, it shouldn't really matter too good a job, because back in the day, the seeders weren't very sophisticated. They weren't like the that fast one. We've got that 6 metre one, which is all computer controlled, and most of them are now. So you can actually run on bits that have already been seeded. This should keep seeding no matter what, and it also won't guarantee to get one seed at a time into each drill. You'll find it will do large areas where it doesn't seed at all because the wheels skip, because most of these are driven off the wheels. Yeah, I like this tractor. Yeah, changing the subject yet again, I do like this little seeder. I've got several sets of these seeders. I like that Oliver, but so I'm finding there's less and less jobs I can actually do because that 3-point. Hello, we've just been joined by Alice. Say hello to Alice. Hello, pussycat. She wants to come on me lap. This should be fun. Any crashes I have now are not my fault. All down to Alice. I'll be glad if she'd just come on me lap and settle down. Come on. I will have to get myself a set of Wi-Fi headphones, because every time she settles down on my lap, she settles on my cable. It's very painful being having something settle on your cable, let me assure you of that. Right, let's see how we're doing. It's almost there, and it looks like, as I expected, this isn't a parallel field, and I haven't actually drilled it for very well either. We need to go out this way, come back round. Line myself up. Drop seeds and away we go. I wasn't going to take the pickup in the trailer. I wasn't going to take a tractor and trailer. I prefer driving the tractor, especially with open cab. But it may be a day out for the JCB. Hasn't had many days out. Oh, I missed a big chunk there, but I'm going to leave it because you would miss bits. Make no bones about it. Not as bad as broadcasting seed. Broadcasting is the art of walking around the seed. Normally there's a bag of seed on your belt, handful at a time and just spreading it out over the ground. So that was the early form of seeding. And some of the early seeders were a bit like that anyway. You get big thick clumps of seed of plants, then nothing. Or as we say around here, northern boy. Can we get round onto it? Just. Now these all want fertiliser again. I've got the Oliver set up with the liquid fertiliser spreader, a sprayer, so I shall use that. I think we're almost done this one. Just want to see how long we've been. 45 minutes. Well, I think a trip up to the store, and that will be a lot. Still, four to go, three to go, no, three to go. Another maize field, a beet field, and the oats. And she's just decided she's going to get off now. I wasn't paying her enough attention. She's a little bit upset with us because her younger brother had to go to the vet this morning for his annual checkup. For his first annual checkup, actually. They were all kept in last night and they weren't happy about that at all. Whoa, get off there. Well, this is the other one I'm going to use this on, so we'll take this over here. I will have to seed up again, I think. But we'll go for a walk and find a JCB. Yes, and the whole tribe had to stay and they were not amused. We're lucky we live in a small town, on the edge of a small town, and we're down a cul-de-sac. And we don't see not that much traffic, and there's a nice wild area just opposite us that the cats can go and hunt in. And by God they do. Always bring us little presents home. Jake was the best. Over one weekend he bought both of a pair of doves home. He was something proud of himself. He's never managed the same feat again, I'm glad to say. No, it's one of the worst things about keeping cats, because they do tend to catch things. I don't know if I can get in there to get that. I might have to move the Oliver out the way. We'll try out, shall we? What we got to lose? We've only have dignity. And what's that worth? Not a lot. It's a bit modern for the stuff I do, this tractor, but we needed a couple of modern tractors for any heavy work. Now we're not going to get to it. I'm fairly certain of that now. Oh yes we can. I told a lie. Right, let's get down to the store, and that will be a lot on this one. Here's the difference between the more modern tractor and the old stuff I've been running. Yes, we've got a good set of equipment here. Should better get through. I'll just open up the one. Right, it's me driving. Again, I'm going to leave it open. we shouldn't be gone too long. Yeah, we got out alright. Now if we visit the trucks there and cars there. This will be going fast enough to keep up with the traffic. This is the fastest of the early fast tracks. This is not built for hard work, this is built just for speed. They built several different models, the early fast tracks, with different engine outputs on them. And this one's the one set up for transporting your grind to the stores, or your produce to the stores, not for ploughing large amounts of field. You can see it's 44 mile an hour at the moment, 46, 47, I think we're breaking the speed limit, 48, I think that's it, we're there, that's maximum speed. Oh, that's it's 50, right. I think we soon hit a speed limit. That's what we ought to really start. Yeah, 25. We ought to obey the speed limit. So I think what we do then is take that. Oops. Take that to about 25. There we are. Now don't say I don't obey those laws. Sometimes. When it suits. Well, I might have forgot the signal then. I got turned up from the wrong line. Oh, I was just saying about obeying the law and I break it. Yeah, we're right here. Right, let's see what did he say we wanted. I hope we can get it all on here. Doubt it somehow. Right, we wanted. No, it's here, wasn't it? We want seed. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do one more. I think that should be enough now. Yeah. And we want Dungus eggs, that's the one. Just get another couple of those. Hopefully that should be enough. Some interesting kit here. Bobcat. Take it. Yeah. Used quite a bit in Britain, these things. A lot of the local stuff is getting used more and more now. Oh, it's all over there. How dare they put it down away from my vehicle? Is there anyone at all? Should just turn the juice up. The engine up, I don't want to use up all the juice. Whoa. I remember that the way the physics works with this system, you mustn't be too close to the thing you're dropping it into. I think we're going to be pressed to get all these on. Now if I could get in really close and do it properly, we'd get these on easily, but whoops. As you can see, you can even little tractors if you've got one of these in your hands. Oh, we've got 2 more to get on there. Let's let it go. You hope. Yeah. 1 more. We do it from the other side. Might just slide. Might have left a space this side for it to slide into. Alright, they're strapped, and we hope they'll hang on. One of the nice things at the moment running this museum, I haven't got to worry about money. I find the cost of everything, yeah, they all look okay. You know, can't see I would lost anything. We'll put the beacons on, going back a little bit lower. I probably won't try top speed on the way back. Let's see if we can remember to do signals. One there. I think we're right after this one. Looks like it. Even at this speed I'm going to be fast for most of the traffic around here. Alright, lovely place. Right, I think we're just about there, so I'm going to wind down now. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please consider leaving a like. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. If you'd like to see, please leave a like. If you're not a subscriber, yeah, go ahead and subscribe. You know it makes sense. Do it from this side. Alright, we've got any comments, questions, queries, or anything else, feel free to post them in the comments section under this video. I read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. I don't always succeed, but I do try. As anybody who knows me will tell you, I'm very trying. Especially my wife will tell you that. Right, I think as we're just coming back to the ranch, so to speak, and we're on close to an hour, I'm going to say cheerio for now. Cheerio.